here. I'm kind of going through the seniors tonight. Derek Hansen with you. And we got Joe Heinen back at the studios. This is our Heart of Lakes Game of the Week here on 7 for the Fan, 107.3 FM, KNFL Fargo. And you can also listen to KNFL. Our website is 7forthefan.com, the 7 for the Man mobile app. And we're also on the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. So I want to thank everyone for being along with us tonight, no matter where you are. And we'll get the starting lineups coming up here in just a little bit for the Trojans. It is senior night, so they just announced the seniors. We'll get to some of the seniors for the Trojans coming up in just a bit. We want to thank our sponsors tonight. Farmers National Company, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Grocery, Dean's Bulk Service, DRI, Valley City State University. We also have Satellite Solutions, Linux, Olson Pools and Spas, Muscatell Ford, CI Sport, Acme Equipment, West Funeral Home, Peterson Farm Seeds. And again, our keys to the victory tonight, Peterson Farm Seeds, stay healthy. As you heard, Cam Halverson, their big star running back and linebacker, he is not going to be playing tonight, a little banged up, so he's not going to be able to go. It always comes down to making sure that you're able to stop the big running back who's only a sophomore, and he is just a difference maker for the Warroad Warriors, and that is young Mr. Lund, number 25, Connor Lund. He is a guy who really ate up the Holly Nuggets in their victory over Holly. And so we'll see how this all plays out tonight. Warroad, they want to toss it and defer, and they're going to kick it off now to the Trojans. And Jake Strand is back deep along with Major Ness. Again, the seniors tonight that were honored before the game, Major Ness, Logan Ellert, Adam Brandon, Connor Clemeen, Elias Cox, Brock Grable, Cameron Halverson, Cody Mostu, Jackson Meyer, Alex Froning, and Carson Smith. As about to get things underway here. Kicking it off and booming away. It's going to end up in the hands of Ness at the 15. He's going to get across to the 30, breaking across to the 35, and nice return there, getting down to the 37. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans, and again, a little with Cam Halverson out, and it sounds like Connor Clemeen is going to play a little bit more on defense and stress on defense more than offense. Is Jake Strand, the quarterback. Elias Cox is going to be one of the tailbacks in this power T formation. Parker Stromanand. And I think we also have back on the other end, Eli Amundsen. And Adam Brandon. And Bryce Dunham going to be kind of rotating at tailback. Jake Strand, 1st and 10. Trojans at their own 38-yard line. Handoff is a given. It's going to be kind of a keeper. And that's actually Major Ness. Nice run on the first down carry by Major Ness, about 6 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 4. Stopping at the 46. They'll give him 7 on it, so it's at the 46-yard line on the Trojans' own 46. So nice carry there by Major Ness. Kind of that delayed give from Jake Strand. No doubt, I think, with Cam Halverson out, Connor Clemeen not playing a lot on offense, you'll see a lot of Major Ness tonight. Hard count, Strand gives it off to Ness. Ness crosses midfield, gets up to the 45, going to hang on the ball, gets up to the 38-yard line. Pick up about 15 yards there, so a nice hard running there by Major Ness. And no doubt the senior captain knows he's got a couple of big guys out. He's got to make some nice runs here. 1st down into Warroad territory at the 38-yard line for Major Ness. 1st down and 10 for Barnesville. Here on Wednesday Night Football, right before MEA break. Handoff again. Major Ness, delayed stutter steps. Then he breaks a few tackles. Picks about 6 yards in the carry. Gets down to the 33-yard line. So 3 runs and 3 nice runs for Major Ness to get things going here for the Trojans. Nothing too complicated about it. So the Trojans doing their methodical offense, been pretty much the same play each and every time. 2nd down and 4 now for the Trojans at the 33-yard line. Strand under center. Hands it off. This time it looks like Dunham. Dunham's going to pick up a couple yards on the carry. Gets to the 30-yard line. Needs to get another yard and a half or so for the 1st down. No doubt for territory. So 3rd down and 2 coming up. Stopping at the Warroad 30. 9:52 left here in the first quarter, just underway. Our Hard Lakes game of the week. No score. Barnesville taking the opening kickoff and trying to do a long, methodical drive here. Dunham, Ness, on with Cox. Handoff again to Major Ness. He has the first down. He's going to get to the 25, now down to the 23. So first down carry for Major Ness, and he has been quite the workhorse so far for the Trojans. And he's gotten these first down long carries pretty much on the same play each and every time. So they say at the 24-yard line, 23 and a half. Clock rolling, 9:19 left here in the first quarter. No score, 1st and 10 Trojans. Power T formation, Ness, Elias Cox, and Dunham. Handoff. No, keeper is Strand. He has it at the 20, keeps it down to the 10, and he's going to delay and gets out of bounds right before the 10-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 11. Clock stops with 9:03 left here in the first quarter. Nice fake give to Ness, and keeping at his hip again was Jake Strand, the quarterback. And that Power T formation, kind of one of the staples of this Power T offense, makes it 1st and 10 for Barnesville at the 11-yard line. Following his blocker there, Parker Strum on the right side. Dunham, Cox, along with Ness. Strand overlooking the defense of Warroad. Warroad, delay give, pass. And now he's going to look for someone open. He has someone, and it's caught. Amundsen, touchdown. Eli Amundsen, an 11-yard touchdown catch from Jake Strand, and that makes the score 6-0 in favor of the Trojans. Nice play action there for Jake Strand. Found his open tight end, Eli Amundsen, and Barnesville strikes first. 2-point conversion coming up after an 11-yard touchdown pass from Jake Strand to Amundsen. And that was with 8:57 left here. 2-point conversion coming up, and they're trying to grind in, and they will be short. So 2-point conversion is no good. But on the Peterson Farm Seeds scoreboard, with 8:57 left here in the first quarter, it's Barnesville 6, Warroad nothing. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740, The Fan.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, Four Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans.
Eli Amundsen, 11 yards out. Point after attempt, no good. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's 6-0 in favor of the Trojans. I think Jeff Neby again helping us out for the nice video that we have here for the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel as well. And we'll talk a little bit about the Hunchback of Notre Dame coming to the Performing Arts Center in November at the school. Just a great feature there as Jake Strand's going to boot it. Kick off, bounce around, and back to return it is the Warriors getting up to the 30 and breaking free and getting loose before he's brought down at the 45-yard line. And that was a nice run back there by Christian Doyoung. Doyoung was able to get a nice return there, very quick, and that's the one thing you see with these tailbacks for Warroad. They are fast, and they'll be led by number 25, a sophomore, 5'11", 195-pound sophomore. Everyone's kind of talking about Connor Lund, what he can bring to the table. So he is problematic, and certainly you do not want yards after contact. We talked about that in the pregame show with the head coach of the Trojans, Brian Strand. The Rebels of DGF got a lot of that. Lund is the single back, 2 split out to the far side, pistol formation for the Warriors. And the quarterback is Brady Fast. Fast has a man deep, and he's looking back, and it's broken up by Brandon. Nice job there. And intended receiver, nicely broken up Trying to see who it is. And, of course, I forgot my glasses, which is not good. Looks like Luke Billingsley was the intended wide receiver, a big one, 6'3", 170-pound senior. Luke Billingsley on the incomplete pass makes it now 2nd down and 10 for Warroad at their own 45-yard line. 6-0 Trojans lead on their first drive. Handoff now goes to Lund. Lund breaking free, gets a couple yards, gets up to midfield. So pick up a 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 at midfield for the Warriors. 8:32 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Trojans lead on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard.
From the 50-yard line.
As Brady Fast, the quarterback, 6'1", 160-pound junior, in pistol formation. 2 split to each side, and Lund is the single tailback. Fast back to pass, looking out, and he's going to be rushed, and he's going to dump it over, and it's going to be knocked away. Nice job on defense there. Eli Amundsen, who had the touchdown, defensively now makes a stop. So 4th down and 5 coming up, and we'll see what Brandon Barker, the head coach of the Warroad Warriors, is going to do here. A nice job there. Connor Clemene breaking things up along with Amundsen. They are in punt formation, and Brady Fast is the punter as well as the quarterback, a la Danny White of the Cowboys in the 80s. Major Ness back deep. Fast, he is going to kick it away, and catching it at the 22-yard line is Major Ness, and he's going to be brought down. He went the wrong way. He's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line, but the Trojans will get it after making a stop on the last possession by the Warriors. 7:53 left here in the first quarter. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Trojans lead 6-0, and this is their second drive coming up. A lot of it was done by Major Ness, getting him down to the 11-yard line, and then on the previous drive for the Trojans, it was Jake Strand, 11-yard touchdown pass to Eli Amundsen. They'll try to double the score here. So power T formation coming up here again for the Trojans. And a handoff goes up the middle. And it's going to be to Major Ness. He picks up about 3 yards. I don't think it was Major. Now they check it. That was Adam Brandon coming in, and it was a little bit of a scrum in that little shell game of this power T offense that they played. Get about 4 yards in the play. 2nd down and 6 now for the Trojans at the 24-yard line. You need to get right to the 30 to move the chains. Clock rolling, 7:24 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Trojans lead. Jake Strand takes a snap, keeps it at his hip. He's going to go the outside. He has the first down, scampering to the 40, and he gets pushed out at about the 42-yard line. They'll say went out right at the 40, so it'll be 1st down and 10. And we got a hold, it looks like, on the Trojans, so this one's coming back. So it looks like one of the ends got caught on the outside there holding, so that's how Strand got out. So this one's coming back. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and long now for the Trojans. Nice run by Jake Strand, unfortunately, for the Trojans coming back. So break there for the Warroad Warriors. Clock stops, 7:12 left here in the first quarter. 6-0, Barnesville leading. And that'll bring back from the spot of the foul. It's going to make 2nd down and 8. That moves the ball to the 22-yard line. And again, they need to get to their own 30 to move the chains. 2nd 8 coming. Strand is going to keep it himself. He gets up to the 30. He's going to have the first down. He'll be brought down at the 35-yard line. So nice carry just to the other side. No flags on that one. That'll move the chains, getting to the 36-yard line. Nice job coming up there. Parker Lean with the stop for the Warroad Warriors. 1st down, Trojans. 6:53, the clock stops where Strand went out of bounds. The 36, 1st and 10 coming up. Major Ness, Dunham, and Elias Cox in the backfield behind Jake Strand. Parker Strum the end to this near side. Handoff up. Major Ness gets across to the 40. Breaking tackles, getting close to midfield. He's going to have another first down. Goes across midfield. It's a rugby scrum. They can't bring him down, and he's going to be down at the 43-yard line. Major Ness just kept his legs going, and he was not going to be denied. And the Clock stops at 6:41 to move the chains, but Trojans now into Warroad territory at the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Barnesville Trojans. Again, trying to win, get some help, and make sure that they secure the number 1 seed in 8AA section football play. Strand takes a snap. Hands off. Again, Major Ness has it. Gets up to the 40 to 35. And he keeps on rolling. They'll say he's stopped just short of the 35-yard line. Pick up about 8 yards in that play. So I'll bring up a second down and 8. And Major Ness, a senior, knowing this is his last regular season game. Cam Halverson out. Connor Clemene is going to be just playing defense tonight. And he knows much of it's going to be on his shoulders. And he is stepping up as a senior captain here, getting a lot done. Cox back with Ness, along with Adam Brandon. Jake Strand, 2nd and 2. Handoff this time. Keeping it is Strand. Strand keeps at his hip, and he's going to be brought out of bounds not before he gets the first down. They're going to be knocked out the 29-yard line of Warroad, so that's going to move the chains again. Clock stops as he goes out of bounds. 5:37 left here in the first quarter, and the Trojans just keep marching. The Warriors of Warroad don't have much of an answer right now for this Power T offense. After a week of frustration against a very big and physical DGF team, Barnesville showing they can do it as well. As handoff goes up the middle, and it's going to be awfully close to a first down, just short of it. Elias Cox with a nice carry there, just going up the A-gap on that fullback dive. Kind of the bread and butter here of the offense. They mark him down at the 20-yard line. He needs to get to the 19 for the first down. Second down and a long one coming up for the Trojans. Derek Hansen with you. Joe Heinen back at the fan studios here with helping with the visual part of the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Is Jeff Nibby as 2nd and 1 coming up. Ness is going to have the first down. He's going to get all the way up to the 14-yard line, so that'll move the chains. First down and 10 for the Trojans in Warroad territory at the 14-yard line. Clock stops to move the chains. 4:51. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Barnesville leading right now, 6-0, trying to add to that. They're just eating up clock on these long, methodical drives on the ground. Dunham, along with Cox, Ness, handoff, goes to Major Ness. Major Ness breaking tackle, spinning around, getting down to the 9-yard line. And now they're going to try to bring him down. He's just not going to be denied. He's not going to be tackled. This is the hardest that Major Ness has run all year long, and he looks impressive. So picks up about 7 more yards, a second down, a long 3. Needs to get just before the 5-yard line to move the chains again. Second down, they'll call it 4. Right about the 9-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle and into the end zone is the touchdown. Elias Cox. Full back trap going again. Touchdown Elias Cox again from 9 yards. And that makes the score 12-0 in favor of the Trojans. Just like that, quick fullback dive. And Elias Cox ran in. Very impressive run there by the senior tailback. Point after attempt coming up. And just a dominant 2 opening drives for the Barnesville Trojans against Warroad tonight. Jake Strand surveying. Puts Ness in motion. And then Cox is going to take it, and he's just going to bounce in again. So Elias Cox doing everything that he can here in the red zone to extend this lead. And with 3:50 left here in the first quarter, it's the Barnesville Trojans 14, the Warroad Warriors nothing. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740 The Fan and the Barnesville High School YouTube channel.
Do you live around here and work way over there? Well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to. With career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
Elias Cox, 9-yard touchdown. He also gets the 2-point conversion. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It is 14-0. Barnesville scoring their first 2 drives. About ready to kick it off. 3:50 left here in the first quarter on Wednesday night lights. Derek Hansen with you. Joe Heinen back at the 7 for the Fan studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Again, after tonight, we'll find out tomorrow what the seeding will be for the playoffs that start on Tuesday. Number 1 seed in Section 8AA will get a bye on Tuesday, as Jake Strand's going to boot it away for the Trojans after that score. Waiting, and they're going to get things going. He boots it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to go up to the up man and then bounced around and then picking it up and quickly smothered at the 30-yard line. Nice job coming up there was like Dunham. Logan Ellert in on that action as well. Looked like he might have been helped out by Tate Pana, who's back healthy again, which is good to see. So first down and 10, Warroad Warriors at their own 30-yard line, trailing 14-0 to Barnesville on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Brady Fast, the quarterback, pistol formation. He has 2 split out to each side. Again, the dangerous Connor Lund behind him at tailback. Overlooking the defense. He takes a snap, gives it to Lund. He's trying to bounce to the outside. Doesn't have much there, maybe a yard picked up after initial contact. So the young sophomore showing his strength, speed. Stopped up the middle there.
On the tackle for the Trojans, number 57.
Like Cody Mostu in on the stop there. So give him 2 yards. Second down and 8 now for Warroad at the 32-yard line. Need to get to their own 40 to move the chains. Luke Billingsley, the big wide receiver, split to the near side. Fast, takes a snap, handoff, Lund again, breaking free, goes up a gap, gets a couple more yards. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 coming up. And that'll be at the 34-yard line, so they need to get to the 40. 3rd down and 6 for the Warriors, so we'll see if the Trojans can get them to go 3 and out again. Clock rolling, 2:47 left here in the first quarter. Barnesville leading 14-0 over Warroad. And the Warroad Warriors now a big 3rd down and 6. Obviously, they don't want to punt the ball right back to the team clad in purple. Again, the Trojans here tonight on senior night wearing purple helmets, purple jerseys with the white stripes on their shoulders, black pants. Warroad, black helmets, black pants, white jerseys with black numerals. Brady Fast, and now looks like we're going to have a West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center timeout. As West Funeral Home, it's the little things that make the difference. A 30-second timeout, 2:23 left here in the first quarter on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It's Barnesville 14, Warroad nothing. You're listening to High School Football on 740 The Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
.com.
Derek Hansen with you. Broadway Joe Heinen back at the Fan Studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out here with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. 3rd down and 6 for Warroad. They are trailing Barnesville 14-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard.
34-yard line.
And Brady Fast, the quarterback, he is in pistol formation. He has 2 split out to the near side. Got a slot receiver and also 1 split out to the far side. Lund now puts a man in motion. And it's going to be a toss. It's an option play out to Lund, and not much there. As he falls forward, gets a few more yards. He'll be short of the first down. They need to get to the 40. He picks up about 4 yards in the play, though. So it's going to make it a 4th down and 2. And we'll see how risky they get here. Brandon Barker, the head coach of Warroad, are they going to roll the dice or try to kick it away? I think they're going to roll the dice here. So here they go, 4th down and 2 at their own 38-yard line. They need to get their own 40 on this 4th down play to avoid a turnover on downs. Fast. He's going to take this snap. Taking their time. Handoff up the middle. Lund. He has the first down. He gets up to the 44-yard line. Pick up about 6 yards for Connor Lund. So the risk does pay off for the Warroad Warriors. They move the chains. First down. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Barnesville leading 14-0. Warroad extending this drive here, getting their first down. So 1st down and 10 for Warroad at their own 44-yard line. Down by 2 scores. Brady Fast, the quarterback, he is in pistol formation with Lund behind him. 2 wides split to each side. Fast waiting for the snap. Takes it. He's back to pass. Scanning the field and scoops it over, and we're going to have a holding call, I think, as the ball is completed right at midfield. But it's not going to matter. It goes in the hands of Sam Hard. He was the receiver on that play. And they'll bring this back as it's look like a hold. So a break there for the Trojans. Brady Fast, nice ball, zipping it to his tight end there, kind of that H-back position, Sam Hard. So they're going to say it was marked down. It's going to be 1st down and 20 now. It moves the ball all the way back to their 34-yard line. So 1st down and 20 for the Warriors at their own 34-yard line. 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Barnesville leading 14-0. Fast takes the snap, hands it off, and Lund breaking free into the open field. He has one man to beat to get to the far side. He gets past it. He has the first down, breaking tackles into Trojan territory all the way down to the 20-yard line. Connor Lund, we said it before, he is lightning fast, only a sophomore, and giving the Warroad Warriors some life here. That stops the clock. 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Barnesville leading 14-0. A 43-yard run there by Connor Lund, the 5'11", 195-pound sophomore. Again, yards after contact been kind of an issue the past couple of weeks for the Trojans. That certainly was the case there. As it's 1st down and 10 for Warroad at the Trojan 20. Lund standing next to Fast. He's going to take, no, it's a keep it. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. It's a fumble, and what a break there for the Trojans. Recovered by Parker Strum for the Trojans, and it looked like Fast was kind of giving the ball, thinking like he was going to keep it. And I'm not sure if Lund misread it. It was kind of an option play. Regardless, Parker Strum was right there to get the recovery. A huge break for the Trojans there. And with 17 seconds left here in the first quarter, Barnesville has it 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The Warroad Warriors were driving, and a turnover certainly making a big difference to swing the momentum in, as keeping it, no handoff up the middle. Not much there for the Trojans. Looks like Major Ness picks up a couple yards. 2nd down and 8 now coming up for the Trojans as they are at the 27-yard line. And that'll end the first quarter of play. So we'll take a minute timeout after 1 quarter of play. On the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's the Barnesville Trojans 14, the Warroad Warriors nothing. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740 The Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, Four Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans.
Tomorrow night Well, after one quarter play, 14-0, Barnesville Trojans leading. A touchdown pass from Jake Strand to Eli Amundsen, and then Elias Cox with a 9-yard touchdown run. 14-0, Trojans leading as a handoff up the middle. Like it was Elias Cox, not much there. Loss of about 3 yards in that play, so they're going to go back. Adam Brannon. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. That play was blown up right away. So nice job there. I think that was Gustafson for the Warroad Warriors. Logan Gustafson, a DN, 6'3", 210. He blew up that play. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Trojans, leading 14-0. Back to pass. Strand. He has Ness wide open at the 40, and it's tipped away. A beautiful play. Defensive play there by Maddox Cole. Maddox Cole stopped that. Ball was just a little bit too much in the air, but he stopped that 1st down from happening. So the punt team out now for the Trojans. So the Warroad Warriors, they fumble it deep into Trojan territory at the 20-yard line, but no worse for the wear. They're able to rebound and force the Trojans to punt. So big 3-and-out defensive play there for Warroad. As Jake Strand back to punt. High snap, and he gets it away. It's going to go up, and then not very great kick. Gets to the 40-yard line, 43-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it down. And that is in Barnesville territory. So Warroad will try to get on the scoreboard here as we're just early on in the second quarter. 11-11 left here in the first half. And again, the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it is 14-0 Barnesville. See if the defense can bow up again. And Connor Lund had a nice 43-yard run on the last drive. And the next play, they fumbled. So as fast as in pistol formation again. Has Lund next to him, moves in right next to him. And there's a head bob. That's a false start. It looks like the center bobbed his head, and that'll move it back 5 yards. So it's going to make it 1st and 15, still in Trojan territory. And they'll mark it down at the 47-yard line. So 1st and 15 for Warroad at the Trojan 47-yard line. Again, 14-0, Trojans leading. Derek Hansen with you. Joseph Heinen back at the 740 The Fan Studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out here with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. And again, 2 men split out to the near side. Lund comes next to Brady Fast, the quarterback. Snap, give to Lund. Lund, it's kind of a scrum up the middle. Not much there, maybe picked up 2. Connor Clemene in on that, as well as Mostu. Cody Mostu's kind of helping out. Gets it up to right at the 45-yard line, so a pickup of maybe 2 yards. 2nd down and 13 coming up for Warroad. And no doubt if it's 4th and short, it'll be 4th down territory again since they went for it in their last possession. Trailing by 2 scores. 2 split out to the near side. Brady Fast, again the quarterback for Warroad in pistol formation. Connor Lund moves next to him. Now man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to him, and it's going to be Hard. Hard is going to get up to the 30, to the, I should say the 45-yard line. Maybe a pickup of a yard on the play, if that. So a nice job there by Brandon making the stop there and keeping contained on that little jet sweep. And that was, again, Sam Hard, a wide receiver coming out of slot position, 6'2", 185-pound senior. So 3rd down and 12. They will give him half a yard. 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Warriors at the 44-yard line. Need to get just past about the 31.5 of Barnesville. 2 split out to each side. Lund next to Fast. They're going to give it to Lund. Lund up the middle, bouncing off a few tacklers. Picks up about 4 yards in the play. It's going to be a 4th down and 9 at the 41-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 40. They'll put it right at the 40. The nose of the football right at the Trojan 40. So 4th down and 8, they'll call it. 4th down and 8 now for Warroad. They're at the 40. They need to get to the 32. We'll see what they have in their bag of the tricks here. Brandon Barker, the head coach, We figured it was 4-down territory as they crossed the 50. Not going to waste any time. Losing by 14. 14-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Fast, back to pass. Looking over the middle, has a man, and it's going to be broken up. Nice job on coverage there by Adam Brandon in 10-4 Billingsley. The 6'3 wide receiver, Adam Brandon, doing a great job just keeping his position along the sidelines. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Trojans will have it. 1st down and 10 at their own 41-yard line. They are leading 14-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. On the change of possession, clock stops, 8:49 left here in the second quarter. So Jake Strand gets the boys clad in purple and black pants out. Major Ness. With Strand, handoff, Ness, waiting for his blockers, and then he's buried right after a 2-yard pickup. A nice job coming up. And I think coming up there was making a big stop.
2 yards brings up 2nd and 8 for the Trojans.
Trying to see who that was. Looked like it was Barrett Honvet was in on that. He just smothered Major Ness after a 2-yard carry. So 2nd down and 8 coming up at the 42-yard line. They need to get to midfield for a 1st down. Handoff again. Major Ness, he breaks free. He's going to get the 1st down at midfield, and he's breaking tackles. He will not be brought down. And finally is spun to the ground at the 45-yard line of Warroad. Wow. A 12-yard carry there by Major Ness. Gets the Trojan the 1st down, and he is running with purpose tonight is Major Ness. 7:56 left here in the first half. Second quarter of play. 1st down and 10 for the Trojans at the Warroad 45. 14-0 Barnesville leading, trying to add to it here. Handoff again, Ness. And Ness, no, that's Strand keeping it. He keeps it on the fake, get the Ness, and he's breaking tackles. Gets all the way up to the 20-yard line. And a beautiful run there by Jake Strand. Fooled most everyone, including the announcer here again, as that play often does. The fake give to Major Ness up the middle. Jake Strand beautifully hides it at his hip and then bursts with some speed to the outside on the right side of play. And that moves the chains again. Clock stops to move the chains. Now we're rolling again. 7:20 left here in the first quarter. 14-0. Barnesville leading. Deep again in the red zone at the 20-yard line of Warroad. Taking their time. Jake Strand overseeing the defense here. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Handoff this time is going to be to Major Ness, and he's going, and he's going. He's trying to surge his way for a 10-yard carry. Gets actually 11, so that'll move the chains. It's going to be 1st down and goal for the Trojans at the Warroad 9-yard line.
1st and goal for the Trojans from the Warroad 8-yard line.
So they will mark it at the 8. The side judge here was kind of standing on the 9, but yes. So 1st and goal from the 8-yard line now for the Trojans, leading 14-0. Jake Strand under center, spins it out, and it's going to be a give up the middle and in. Major Ness, touchdown! 8-yard touchdown run for the senior on senior night, Major Ness. And that makes the score 20-0 Trojans. Major Ness just taking a direct dive play up the middle. He gets into the end zone, and the point after coming up. Major Ness running as hard as I've ever seen him tonight. A nice night for the senior, Major Ness. And they'll try to add to this 20-0 lead, and the point after coming up. Ness, Brandon, along with Dunham. Handoff, no, it's a pass, and he's trying to get Dunham, and it is good. So nice job there by Dunham getting that pass coming out of the backfield there to get the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion good, and with 6:24 left here in the first half. It's the Barnesville Trojans 22 and the Warroad Warriors nothing. You're listening to high school football, our Heart of the Lakes Game of the Week here on AM 740 The Fan, 107.3 FM KNFL, 740thefan.com, the 740 The Fan mobile app, and also the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. We'll be back to sum up the scoring here in this second quarter. High school football again here on The Fan.
Barnesville Internet has the speed that your family needs. Today, we have smart devices in every room of our homes, from doorbells, thermostats, and lights to smart appliances like vacuums and refrigerators. Not to mention TVs, computers, and mobile devices everywhere. With faster speeds at lower prices, now is the time to upgrade to the internet speed you need. More than ever before, your family depends on it, and you can depend on us as your best choice for fast, reliable internet. We're your friends down the street, Barnesville Internet.com.
Concession stand has a special for you tonight, fans. $4 for Sloppy Joe.
Major Ness, 8-yard touchdown run, point after 10 attempt there from Jake Strand. Dunham is good, and our score here with just 6:24 left here in the second quarter. Barnesville leading 22-0.
Kicking off for the Trojans.
They've punted
Number
once,
4, Jacob Strand.
but Jacob Strand's going to kick it off here. It's been a nice night on the ground for Major Ness, that is for sure. And Strand will boot it away this time. Gonna be deep, and that's a nice run back again, kind of showing that little burst of speed, getting all the way up close to midfield. He's going to get across the 40-yard line. They kick to the Christian Doyoung again, and a nice play there for him. He's kind of doing a nice job of flipping the field on those kick returns.
Tackle on the plate by number 4, Jacob Strand.
The kicker Strand had to make the stop. So good field position now, down 22-0. Coming up at halftime, we will have our Acme Equipment halftime show. We'll go through the scoring, the very important scoring for kind of looking around here. But Acme Equipment show, a halftime show coming up here to kind of recap that scoring around Section 8, AA, and more. Pistol formation, handoff. It's going to be, and then they tried to go a little bit of a reverse there, and that went nowhere. It was a loss on the play. So Hard, a little bit of a delayed, almost kind of a Statue of Liberty type of thing, getting a little cute there. And Connor Clemene comes in to make the stop, so it's going to bring up a 3-yard loss. And be a second down and a long 13 coming up here.
Second 13 for the Warriors from their 42.
Moves the ball back to their own 42-yard line. They need to get to the Trojan 45 to move the chains. 2 split out to the near side. And 2 split out to the far side. Fast pistol formation. Handoff. It's going to go out to Lund. Lund trying to keep the edge. There's, are they call holding on Brandon? They're not. But Lund was able to get close to the first down there. Getting up slowly as Adam Brandon. It's kind of fortunate. Brandon was kind of flung to the ground there, but that'll move the chains. So they'll say they said they need to get to the Barnesville 45, and they got it. So first down and 10 for Warroad now, trailing 22-0 in Barnesville territory. Lund pistol formation, 2 split out to each side now. Lund stands right next to Brady Fast, the quarterback. He's going to hand it off to him up the middle, delay give. He's going to spin across, break a few tackles, finally brought down. Coming up there and making the stop there. Colin Gromish making the stop. Also Major Ness helping out. Matthew Jard trying to get in on the action now, just popping in the freshman. Pick up about 3 yards. It's going to bring up a second down and 7 now coming up for Warroad. Moves the ball to the 42-yard line of Barnesville. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It's 22-0, Barnesville leading. Again, 2 split out to each side. Brady Fast, the quarterback for Warroad. Taking the snap. He's going to be back to pass. And he's going to have a little crossing pattern. It's broken up. Nice job there. Coming in, Elias Cox. And they put a hit on the receiver who's dinged up on the play. And just a little bit short there, but Elias Cox doing a great job there. Ryan Shammernick was the intent receiver. He's going to leave the game now. He got dinged up a little bit. Luke Billingsley, the big 6'3" receiver, is going to come in to replace him. So 3rd down and 7 coming up again. 4-down territory, no question down 22-0. Warroad at the Barnesville 42-yard line. Need to get right to the 35 for the first down. Pistol formation again for Brady Fast. takes a snap, handoff Lund, and he's going to be snuffed this time for a loss. Nice job shooting in there. Connor Clemene broke that play up. He read that right away, and Connor Clemene came up. It's going to be a long 4th down now, 4th down and 10 for Warroad. Right at the 45-yard line. They need to get to the 35 of Barnesville. So 4th down and 10 coming up here. 3:48 left here in the first half. Barnesville leading 22-0. And they are going to boot it looks like. They are going to punt. I'm a little surprised by this. And it's not going to be a fake. They just play. Parker Strum didn't even try to get him. Okay, bounce 4. And then all of a sudden, Major Ness picks it up out of nowhere. And now we got a flag, and we might have a face mask. I'm not sure what's going on here. If that's a face mask, that's going to be a tough personal foul on Warroad. As Major Ness out of nowhere picks it up about the 10-yard line. And we'll see what they call here. Wasn't the greatest punt, but he got a perfect bounce. And it's a face mask. That's a tough break for the Warroad Warriors there, as they were able to pin the Trojans deep, and now that's going to add 15 yards to it. So it'll give a little breathing room for the Trojans. 1st down and 10 should be right at about the 20, let's say at the 24-yard line. So clock stops, 3:23 left here in the second quarter, first half of play. 1st and 10 for the Trojans on the Peterson Farm Seeds scoreboard, leading 22-0. Jake Strand, as they're waiting, getting the right football out here. Get everyone in situated. And here we go. Elias Cox back with Major Ness and that power T, and now we got a false start, I think. And a false start coming up, so it's going to bring them a 1st down to 15, moving the ball back to the 20-yard line.
False start on the Trojans. We'll make it 1st and 15.
Hasn't been a bad game. A few sloppy things happening on both sides, but Trojans with a penalty will move it back. 1st down and 15 coming up. Major Ness a touchdown. Elias Cox with a touchdown. And Jake Strand, Eli Amundsen with the touchdown. So everyone get a little piece of it here tonight on senior night. Strand, handoff, goes up the middle. Not much there on that fullback trap. Maybe a pickup of a yard.
Trojan carry by number 11, Elias.
That was Elias Cox. Elias Cox again, who has a touchdown tonight. Kind of that similar play down by the goal line. 3:09 left here in the second quarter. First half of play. 2nd down to 14 now for the Trojans at the 20-yard line. And they need to get to the 34. Strand gonna keep it himself. He's going to bounce to the outside. He has the 1st down. He's up to the 40. He's across midfield. He's outrunning the defense down to the 30. Spins around, and he breaks a few more tackles. Gets down to the 19-yard line. What a run for Jake Strand. The fake give up the middle. Jake Strand keeps it at his hip. Again, it's the fullback trap. It's that quarterback keeper keeping at the hip that can fool the defense so many times. And a 60-yard run there for Jake Strand. Have a night, young man. That was a beautiful run. Showing some speed, elusiveness there. The young sophomore quarterback. 2:23 left as the clock's rolling. They are going to set the chains. 1st down and 10 for the Trojans. Right at the Warroad 20-yard line. Leading 22-0. And they blow up the play, and it's going to be a pass. And Elias Cox setting up a screen. Has a lot of daylight in front of him. Breaking tackles, and is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. I hope he's okay. He got his head driven down into the dirt, and he's going to get up. So nice job there of saving a touchdown by Logan Gustafson for the Warroad Warriors. Gustafson stopped a touchdown, but an 18-yard touchdown, or I should say a nice screenplay set up to get down in the red zone. It's going to be a 1st down and goal from the 2. Just a perfect screen setup. I haven't seen that play very often, but Elias Cox was very close to scoring. Strand under center, handoff up the middle, and that is Major Ness, and it is good. Major Ness, his 2nd touchdown of the night, a 2-yard touchdown plunge, and that makes the score 28-0 in favor of the Trojans.
2-yard touchdown run.
So 2-yard touchdown run for Major Ness. With 1:37 left here in the first half. Point after attempt coming up. Nice methodical drive set up by the Jake Strand 60-yard run. Point after attempt. Strand scanning. Going to be handing off. And Ness, he's going to take the plunge, and he'll literally walk into the end zone. 2-point conversion good as Major Ness does everything there at the goal line. And our score now with 1:37 left here in the first half. It's the Barnesville Trojans 30, the Warroad Warriors nothing on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. You're listening to High School Football, our Heart Lakes Game of the Week here on 740 The Fan. Also 107.3 FM KNFL, 740thefan.com, and also the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
This fall, Barnesville High School presents The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The musical tells the story of deformed bell ringer Quasimodo. Locked away in the bell tower, Quasimodo longs for the outside world. The musical features a powerful score and addresses themes of love, hope, compassion, and the price of justice. Don't miss The Hunchback of Notre Dame, performing this November in the Barnesville Performing Arts Center.
Major Ness, a 2-yard touchdown plunge, 2-point conversion good by Major Ness on a very similar play, and it is on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, 30-0 in favor of Barnesville over the Warroad Warriors. Warroad showed a little bit of life. Carson Lundner, really talented running back. He's had a couple nice runs. A turnover kind of changed the momentum here, though, on a fumble once they got down to the Barnesville 20. It's only a 2-score game at that point, but Barnesville now has answered, and that drive set up a 60-yard run by Jake Strand. And he's going to be kicking the ball off here. We'll see if they try to kick it away from number 22, Christian DeYoung. And they're going to onside it. And they are going to get on top of it. An onside kick, leaning by 30. And we'll see who has it. And I'm not sure. It looked like a purple jersey fell on top of it. And what are they going to do? Well, it went 10 yards. I'm not sure what they're talking here. Yeah, I was going to say it's illegal touching. I don't think it. The only thing you say is, can you have contact before? Yeah, I mean, they never touched it. The only thing, I'm asking a rules analysis up here, can you touch another player before it goes 10 feet or 10 yards? You can. So that's the thing I didn't know, if you could touch another player. So because there was kind of a box out, like a basketball box out. So, and they're saying it was illegal touching. I think that call is incorrect. And they are going to mark it down that was touched at the 48-yard line of Barnesville. And, well, I wish I could see the review on that one. Nonetheless, it's first down and 10 for Warroad at the Barnesville 48-yard line. And a screenplay set up here by the Warriors and breaking a couple tackles on the outside. Let's kind of see who that is. Looks like it went out of bounds. Brady Fast. Throwing it out to Parker Lean, I think. Or is that Sam Hard? Sam Hard on the outside. Pick up about 2 yards. Second down at 8 now for the Warriors at the 46-yard line. 1:31. The clock stops here in the second quarter. Second down at 8 coming up. Barnesville leading 30-0. Fast, back to pass. Looking for another screen, and it's got nowhere to go. The ball is dropped, incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 1:26. Nice job of breaking up that middle screen by the Trojans defense. Connor Lund, the explosive sophomore running back, that was blown up. And so third down and 8 yards coming up at the Trojans' 46-yard line. Two split out to each side. Pistol formation for Fast, the quarterback, for Warroad. Connor Lund, tailback deep. Fast takes the snap. He's looking over the middle. It's going to be caught and it's completed. It's going to be short of the first down at the 40-yard line, but it's going to be 4th down and manageable now for Warroad. Mark them out right at about the 40. It's going to be a 4th down and 2 coming up. So we're going to have a timeout here coming up for the Trojans. We'll take a West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center timeout with them, a 30-second timeout. 1:11 left here in the first half. It's the Barnesville Trojans 30, Warroad nothing, here on AM 740 The Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Heinen back at the Fan Studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out here with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. And 4th down and 2 coming up for the Warroad Warriors. Barnesville leading on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard 30-0. Warroad has it here. Just 1:11 left here in the second quarter. 4th down and 2. Again in Trojan territory. They need to get to the 38. Fast for the Warroad Warriors. Takes the snap, hands it off. Lund trying to string it outside. Can he do it? And it should be a hold, and there is. A couple blocking the back, so there's a flag. It looks like he might have the first down, but there's a flag on the play as Connor Lund, the very talented. And I think you have a host of penalties here. A hold on the outside, a block in the back, or 2. And the big question here, is he out? Did he make the first? So it's holding on the Warriors, and if it's short of the first down, they're going to call it a. He got it. They said he got it, so they'll move him back. And they'll say he got the first down, so they will take the penalty. So that's going to move the Warriors back into their own territory at the. No, they actually is at Trojan territory. They keep moving it. They moved it back about 3 yards. Now it's up 4 years. So it's going to be 4th down and 10 now for the Warriors at the Trojan 48-yard line. 1:05 left here in the second quarter. All right, so here we go. Brady Fast, 2 split out to each side. He takes the pistol formation snap. Back to pass. Looking over the middle. Has a man, and it's knocked away. Adam Brandon, and they're going to call a flag. Ooh, man. Must have said that Adam Brandon had a little bit of his jersey. And he marks it down. So it's a pass interference. So they're going to call a holding, defensive holding. And a face mask. So it's penalties offset. Wow. Huge break there for the Trojans. As Adam Brandon knocked the ball down. They said that it was a holding on the defense. And then we had a face mask on Warroad. So we're going to do it all over again with 59 seconds left here in the first half. Barnesville leading 30-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. 4th down and 10 coming up. Again, ball is marked at the Trojan 48-yard line. So obviously, the Warroad needs to get to the Barnesville 38. 2 split out to each side, fast. He's going to take the snap, back to pass, and he's going to throw it over the middle again. It's too high for his intended receiver. And Ryan Chimmernick was the intended receiver, the 5'8" senior, and that will be a turnover on downs now. Pass just a little bit high. Major Ness on the coverage there. So a turnover on downs with the Trojans leading 30-0. And we'll see if they try to go for a quick score here, as Warroad will have the ball to start the second half. First and 10 for the Trojans at their own 48. Here on senior night. Again, the Acme Equipment halftime show coming up. We'll go through the scores around the area, which are all important for the seeding, as Dunham's going to go in motion, and we're going to have a A nice Statue of Liberty, and Major Ness breaking across, gets across to the 50, and we got a face mask again on Major Ness. And we've had like 3 face masks tonight. So that Statue of Liberty the Trojans like to run worked pretty well there. And Ness would have probably kept on going, but he was kind of brought down by his face mask. So it'll be marked down in Warroad territory at the 46-yard line. They're going to add to it. And a first down for the Trojans, and that stops the clock at 44 seconds. So they call it a 5-yard face mask. Okay, so it's a first down and 10 for the Trojans at the Warroad 41-yard line. So Ness goes in motion to the far side. Back to pass. The Strand has a man over the middle. He throws it right in the middle of the defense. And is it caught? It is caught. Oh, they say it hit the ground.
Pass is called incomplete.
And I think that was Parker Strum, the intended receiver. And we got another flag.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, flag right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what this is. Clock stops at 35 seconds left here. Yeah, another holding on the Trojans. So been a lot of flags tonight, and this will back it up again. So it'll be first down and long now for the Trojans, right back in their own territory at the 49-yard line. So first down and 20, I should say. First down and 20 for the Trojans at their own 49-yard line. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Barnesville leading 30-0, trying to add to it here before half. Not much time to do that, though. Strand, handoff up the middle. Elias Cox, and he breaks free across to the 40, to the 35. To be short of the first down, I think we'll have a timeout here coming up, I would think, by Strand. Clock rolling, 25 seconds left. They're doing hurry up, and they're going to hand it off. No, keep it is Strand. He's got some open room to the 30, gets up to the 23-yard line and goes out of bounds. And then there's a late flag. Just an inexcusable play there by Warroad. And that was just a bad play. Yeah, just a frustration play there, I think, by Maddox Cole, the safety. Came in, and Jake Strand was kind of easing up, going out of bounds. And he flung him out of bounds, and that's going to be most likely half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be first and goal from the 10-yard line with only 16 seconds left. Trojans leading 30-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, trying to add to it. So first and goal from the 10-yard line. Elias Cox, the fullback. Major Ness next to him. They're going to be back to pass. And then Strand trying to avoid, trying to get in. Is he going to get into the end zone? And he does. No, they say he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Gets a 9-yard run on that first and goal from the 10. So close. And so 7 seconds left. Second down and goal from the half-yard line coming up. So we'll see what happens here. Second down and goal. Handoff up the middle, and it's Major Ness. Third touchdown of the night for Major Ness. A 1-yard touchdown plunge. And our score is Barnesville 36, Warroad nothing. Have a senior night, Major Ness. Third touchdown of the night. A few penalties helping out the Trojans, but doing that all with just about 36 seconds left. Five seconds left on the clock. We'll see. Warroad gets the ball to start the second half. And they're going to try to kick it. And Trojans want to talk about it. Let's take a quick 30-second West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center timeout with them. Again, West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center. It's the little things that make the difference. On the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, with 5 seconds left here in the first half, it's the Barnesville Trojans 36 with a 2-point conversion coming up. Warroad nothing here on AM 740 The Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Joe Heinen back at the Fan Studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out here with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Barnesville 36, Warroad nothing. Point after attempt coming up. And Jake Strand's going to try to kick it. Spot, snap, up, and it is good. Hey, it might be the first one of the year. A point after attempt kick is good for the Barnesville Trojans, and with 5 seconds left here in the first half. Again on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's Barnesville 37, Warroad nothing. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740 The Fan, 107.3 FM KNFL, and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Barnesville High School. Derek Hansen with you. And our Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard after Major Ness scores his third touchdown of the night. Third touchdown of the second quarter, actually, for the senior captain here on senior night. And the kicked after attempt is good.
Number 20, Bryson Christopherson.
As Bryson Christopherson, senior, he's going to kick it off tonight for the Trojans. As Jake Strand just kicked it good. 37-0, a little squib kick. Going to be at the up man, and it's bouncing around and then able to get it. And avoiding total disaster there was number 13, McMillan, I do believe. That could have been disastrous. Mason McMillan, the sophomore, was able to get on top of it. And I would think that Brandon Barker, head coach, is probably going to want to take a knee with 3 seconds left here in the first half. Again, the Acme Equipment halftime show coming up. We'll go through the first half scoring, go through the scoreboard around the region. Some pretty important games coming up here. We'll have an NFL Network now. That's at the NCAA of this week, and Brady Fast is going to take a knee, and that is the end of the first half. Again, the Acme Equipment halftime show coming up. But our score here at the half, it is the Barnesville Trojans 37, the Warroad Warriors nothing. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740 The Fan, 107.3 FM, 740thefan.com, the 740 The Fan mobile app, and also the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. 37-0 halftime show coming up.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, Four Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans.
A local high school is doing its part to help students and their families struggling with food insecurity.
This year, Barnesville High School started a meal repack program for students to bring food home with them. It's not only helping the hungry, but also helping prevent waste in the district. WDAY News reporter Kirsten Midday went to the school today to talk with some of the people who are making sure the program goes smoothly.
Food insecurity shouldn't be a thing that really happens.
It shouldn't be a thing, but it is. And when the chance came for him to help, Barnesville senior Logan Ehlert stepped up to the plate.
Every day the lunch staff takes the leftovers that were used that day and they'll pack them up in the freezer, and then I'll come in the next morning and I'll just take it to the other freezer for students to take from.
The other freezer sits in the corner of the cafeteria, stocked with leftovers from the school's main course lunches. The school got the freezer and meal containers thanks to a grant from the Cass Clay Hunger Coalition.
I am all about different ways to incorporate ways to support students and to help them.
School counselor Megan Hoyer says the meal repack program took off at the elementary school last year. Now that the high school has one, Nearly 900 students have access to food they need.
This is a very unique opportunity just to be a part of something that supports so many students and families.
While the program helps Barnesville students and families, it cuts down on food waste too.
There's a lot of food insecurity and also food waste that happens. And I think it's a great way to reduce the food waste and help give the food to someone who needs it.
After the first month, Barnesville has given students 96 meals for them to either take home or eat before after-school activities. In Barnesville, Kirsty Madej, WDAY News.
If they're kept frozen, the meals can last up to 90 days, and there are no limits on how much or how often a student can take meals. Such a brilliant idea all the way around.
Such common sense, right?
It really is.
Barnesville High School, as we're wrapping up the Acme Equipment halftime show. Derek Hansen with you, along with Joe Heinen back at the 7 for the Fan Studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out here at the with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Again, Acme Equipment for the best selection in compact and mid-sized tractors, zero-turn mowers, utility vehicles, and construction equipment. Visit Acme Equipment in Fargo. Also, take advantage of our factory-trained service department, and if you only need it once, see the staff at Acme Rents, who will help you find the tool that works best for your project. And all these services are located at the I-29 frontage road, 1 block north of the Acme Tools retail store. On the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard here at halftime, it is Barnesville 37, Warroad nothing. We'll have the second half kickoff coming up here in just a little bit. Again, we do want to thank our sponsors, Peterson Farm Seeds, West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center, Acme Equipment, CI Sport, Muscatel Ford, Olson Pools and Spas, Linux, Satellite Solutions, Valley City State University, DRI, Dean's Bulk Service for all those people out harvesting right now. If you need lubricant, if you need propane, Dean's Bulk Service can help you out there. Barnesville Grocery, a local community grocery store that's been here for years. Also, a small town grocery store, big town competitive prices. Barnesville Drug and Hardware, they have been serving the downtown area for a very long time, and the Farmers National Company bringing you tonight's football game between Barnesville and Warroad to wrap up the regular season. We're about to get the second half underway. Again, 37-0. Do want to remind people that at the Performing Arts Center here in Barnesville, we got Hunchback of Notre Dame coming up in November, the weekend of I think the 13th, 14th, 15th. We'll check on that, but stay tuned. Watch my social media. I certainly will have that if you're friends with me on Facebook. They do such a good job with that. Alyssa Nibby and Grant gang, they do a really nice job with that. Always fun to see these kids. We enjoy so many sporting events going on with Barnesville football and volleyball, and obviously what's going on throughout the region with Heart Lakes games that we have. But don't forget those kids doing performing arts. They are so talented. So much fun to see them do that. So that's coming up in November, and throughout the playoffs, we'll keep you up to date on that as well. And we will have quite a few playoff games for you coming up here on The Fan, and also any home playoff games here on the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel as well. See who kicks it off. Bryson Christofferson kicked off the last one. Jake Strand has kind of normally done the duties. So here we go. And we'll get you up to date on some of those scores here throughout the evening. Is kind of keeping an eye on Frazee, who's vying for that number one spot along with Barnesville.
Kicking off for the Trojans, number 20.
So Bryson Christofferson going to boot it away here. Trying to see who's back deep here for the Warriors, and going to bounce around at the 20-yard line, and then it'll go out of bounds. And is that close to a penalty when he stands on it? Yeah, he touched it before it went out of bounds, but that's the old penalty you see. If you stand on the sideline, it can be a penalty if you touch it, but you got to be standing kind of, you got to go out of bounds before. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Warroad, trailing 37-0. 3 touchdowns by Major Ness kind of being the story. He is the leader in the clubhouse, or our CI Sport of the Game, coming up in the after the post-game show. As again, that pistol formation for Warroad, and Brady Fast in the backfield. And he'll reverse outside, and that's going to be hard. Not much there on that little reverse. They've done that slot reverse a couple times tonight. And Colin Gromish comes in and he snuffs it out. Adam Brandon helps him out. So let's say you stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 for Warroad at their own 20. So nice job of adjusting there to some of those plays. We'll see if Connor Lund, the very talented tailback, how many carries he can get, and his team down by 37. 2 wide split out to each side. Brady Fast, the quarterback, hands it off to Lund. Lund trying to bounce it outside, knocks over a player for the Trojans. Yard after contact, and he surges for a first down. Connor Lund, the sophomore, doing everything there. Beautiful first down carry there for Warroad. And Adam Brandon finally was able to corral him down. Not before he gets a first down, a 13-yard run for Warroad, and it's first down and 10 for the Warriors at the 33-yard line, their own 33. As we are just a little bit over a minute gone here to start the second half. 37-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Barnesville leading, Warroad trying to get rid of this goose egg, and a little middle screen coming up and nowhere to go. And snuffing out right away is Eli Amundsen. And a nice job there. They did a little inside screen there with Chamernick. He caught the ball, but behind the line of scrimmage, and a 1-yard loss in that first down pass. So second down 11 coming up as they move it back to the 32.
For the Warriors from their 32-yard line.
So again, that pistol formation, now just one split out to the near side. 2 slot receivers. Puts a man in motion. Now a high snap, and who can get to it? And I think it's Elias Cox. Nice job there coming in. It was Connor Clemene getting the recovery. It was 10, not 11. And so a high snap on that pistol formation goes over the head of Brady Fast, the quarterback, and the Trojans getting ready to put this one away early. First down and 10 on that turnover. Second big turnover of the night for the Warriors. First fumble was in Barnesville territory around the 20-yard line. This time, this at their own 20. So Barnesville trying to put an exclamation point to this one early on in the third quarter. 10:06 left as a handoff give up the middle is Dunham. Dunham is driven to the ground, picks up about 6 yards in the carry, but he paid for it. Kind of driven in. Gustafson makes the stop for Warroad. Gustafson having a nice night on defense, making a few stops. So second down and 6, they'll say he got 4 on that. Right at the 15-yard line, they need to get to the 9 to move the chains. 37-0 on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. Barnesville leading Warroad. Power T formation. Handoff goes to Ness. Ness cutting up the middle, and he's going to get awfully close to the first down. We'll see if they move the chains on this. He got right to the marker, and he might be short. So they give him 5 on the carry. It's second down. I should say third down and 1. Third down and 1 at the 10. They need to get to the 9 to move the chains. Clock rolling, 9:04 left here in the third quarter. 37-0, Barnesville leading, trying to add to it here after the turnover. Strand takes a snap. He's going to keep it at his hip. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to get the touchdown. Jake Strand, a 10-yard touchdown run. And that makes the score 43-0 in favor of the Trojans. Jake Strand, again, fake give up the middle to Major Ness. The sophomore quarterback keeps it at his hip and is able to scamper in for a touchdown. And 43-0, the point after attempt coming up. We'll see if they try to kick it again. And they are. Jake Strand's going to kick it. They were successful in the last one. I want to say it was their first successful point after attempt all season. Not that there's been many attempts. They usually go for 2. Spot, snap, and it's going to be off to the left this time. No good. But with 8:47 left here in the third quarter, our score on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's the Barnesville Trojans 43, the Warroad Warriors nothing. This is high school football here on AM 740 The Fan, 107.3 FM KNFL, and also the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Do you live around around here and work way over there? Well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to, with career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
All right, I got to do it through here. Welcome back. Derek Hansen with you. 8:47 left as Jake Strand, a touchdown run from 10 yards out. And he was able to get a point after attempt is no good. And the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it is 43-0. See if Bryson Christofferson is going to kick it off again.
The Trojans, number 20.
And it is Christofferson after the 10-yard touchdown run by Jake Strand. And he boots it away, and it's going to be in the hands of the very speedy. And we've seen him kind of go for a few, and he's going to break away, getting close to midfield again. And Christian DeYoung is really talented. DeYoung has been amazing on these kickoff returns. See if they maybe want to get him involved in the offense a little bit more, because he has been unbelievable. Joe Heinen back at the fan studios. Jeff Nibby helping out with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Derek Hansen with you here at Barnesville High School.
The Warriors, number 22, Christian DeYoung.
And be first down and 10 for Warroad. So first down and 10 for Warroad. It's Brady Fast. Has a man in motion. Fake give to him. Looking over the middle, surveying back to pass. Now he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get brought down. Not going to be a sack. He's able to plunge forward.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 60,
and it'll be Logan Condon in. Getting some young guys in. Logan Condon in there on the tackle, but they'll call a 3-yard run there by Brady Fast. So second down and 7 coming up here as the Warroad Warriors have it, trailing 43-0 in the third quarter. Brady Fast takes the snap, hands off to Lund, and he's going to be brought in the backfield for a loss. And I think it was Matthew Jarr zooming in there from his defensive line spot. Matthew Jarr, the freshman, doing it again. He has been amazing. He's really had a nice year. Filling in, he and Carson Smith kind of rotate. Need a big guy up there to put Carson Smith. Many times they'll have Matthew Jarr come in there to speed. And he's only a freshman, folks. So pretty impressive there. So on that 2-yard loss, it's going to bring them a third down. They'll call it 8. Back at their own 46-yard line. Quarterback Warroad takes the snap, looking to pass. Rolls out to the near side, and he's rushed. Looking downfield. He's going to run it, and he's going to keep it himself, and he gets the first down before he goes out of bounds. Gets into Trojan territory, and he gets to the 43-yard line to move the chains. That stops the clock, and he goes out of bounds. 7:12 left here in the third quarter. 43-0. Warroad first down.
Officials timeout.
And so I think we're going to have officials timeout. There's someone on the sidelines dinged up. And I can't tell if it's a Barnesville player that was in the way there on the sidelines or not. But looks like we're going to take a West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center timeout with them. On the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's the Barnesville Trojans 43, the Warroad Warriors 0. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740 The Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
And for the Warriors, Derek Hansen with you. Joe Heinen back at the fan studios. Jeff Nibby helping out with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. 43-0. Trojans with the lead. Warroad in Barnesville territory. Again with 7:12 left in the third quarter with this big trail. And then coming up and then getting bounced around and knocked around before he's driven out of bounds. Right at the line of scrimmage, Maddox Cole was tackled out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. No, actually, say he was tackled in bounds. The clock keeps rolling. 6:53 left here. And Brock Grable, the senior, comes up and makes a stop. So on senior night, we're seeing a lot of seniors in there. So no gain on that play. 2nd down and 10 coming up here.
From the Trojan 43-yard line.
For the Warriors, again, Barnesville leading 43-0. Handoff Lund, and he's got nowhere to go. And a nice job there, making the tackle. Lund had nowhere to go, and Matthew Jarr coming up again. Matthew Jarr, just a strong freshman, doing a nice job again. So no gain on that play. 3rd down and 10 now for the Warriors at the Barnesville 43-yard line. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard 43-0. Barnesville leading. And they got a different tailback again as Maddox Cole now fast takes the snap. He's got a man over the middle, and it's knocked away. Nice job there. It looks like the intended receiver there was doing. DeYoung coming in there, making a nice play.
Coverage on the play by number 8, Logan Ellert.
Logan Ellert with the stop on that. Made the mistake of leaving my glasses in my other bag, so it's a struggle. Clock stops, 5:48 in the incomplete pass. 43-0 Barnesville leading. 4th down and 10 for the Warriors at the Barnesville 43-yard line. Brady Fast, the quarterback. He has 2 slot backs. Takes the pistol snap. Back to pass. Looking over the middle. And can Elias Cox knock it down? And he intercepts it. He intercepts it at the 20. He's going to break across to the 25, to the 30. Gets all the way up to the 36-yard line. So Elias Cox on senior night. Yeah, he could have maybe knocked it down. He decided, I'm going to get the interception. And he does a nice job there. If he knocks it down, they maybe have a little better field position. But Elias Cox said, hey, it's senior night. I'm going to go take it. So nice job. Elias Cox having a nice night tonight for the Trojans on both sides of the ball. Has a touchdown, has a 2-point conversion. And with 5:38 left here in the third quarter, Trojans leading 43-0. We got some wholesale changes. Matthew Jarr is going to get a few carries. And that might be it for Major Ness, the senior, who's had a stellar night.
A big hand for number 3, Major Ness.
Yes, the big senior, 3 touchdowns. Senior captain, a nice night for him. Comes to the sidelines, gets a nice round of applause. As handoff give on the first down carry, bouncing outside, trying to get away and can't, is the tailback there, Adam Brandon.
Carry by number 9, Adam Brandon.
Brandon maybe picked up a yard, if that, on the play. So 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Trojans at their own 38-yard line. 43-0. Trojans leading, just trying to
from their 38-yard line.
Work the clock now as much as anything. And Adam Brandon is the quarterback. He's giving Jake Strand a breather here. Up the middle. Coming away with his Elias Cox, and Cox breaks away to the 40, to the 30, and he's brought down with a horse collar. And it's going to be a first down deep into territory, and the horse collar tackle gets it down to the 26-yard line. And that'll stop the clock. If it wasn't for that horse collar tackle, though, it would have been a touchdown because he was gone. That fullback trap, Elias Cox making things happen. So the 3rd personal foul of the game, really being costly for Warroad.
Number 11, Elias Cox.
So that will mark it down half the distance, and they say it's about the 14-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Trojans, leading on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, 43-0. Adam Brandon, the new quarterback. takes a snap, keeps it himself, and it looks like they mixed up the play, but Brandon's making the most of it. Gets and breaks tackles all the way down the 6-yard line. And he'll say he's down at about the 7, it looks like. A nice carry for the senior. Backup quarterback's gotten a few carries tonight at the tailback position. Coming now is Benjamin Brayton. Ben Brayton's going to get a few carries, it looks like. Eli Amundsen leaving the game, another senior. Coming in also Luke Harbin. Kind of having some wholesale changes here. Another mix-up up the middle, and not sure what happened there on the give up the middle. Not much to go. So Brayton gets the carry. He had nowhere to go. Maybe a loss of a yard there, and we got 3rd down and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Trojans.
3rd down and 2 coming up for the Trojans.
6-yard line.
The 6-yard line. Clock rolling, 3:34 left here in the 3rd quarter. Trojans just trying to come away with a victory here. Brandon. Handoff, Matthew Jarr. And he's trying to surge in, and Matthew Jarr with a 6-yard touchdown run. The freshman gets a touchdown, and that makes the score 49-0. A 6-yard touchdown run for the freshman fullback, and he could be a little dangerous down the road for that position. Point after 10 coming up here. Matthew Jarr, a 6-yard touchdown run. And 49-0. Point after attempt coming up. We'll see if they try to kick it again. And they will. Looks like Ben Brayton might be kicking it. Adam Brandon's going to hold. So Ben Brayton going to give it a shot here. The point after attempt. Stop. The spot is up, and it is going to roll in there. It's good. Point after attempt, good there by Benjamin Brayton. And with 3:17 left here in the 3rd quarter, our scores, the Barnesville Trojans 50, the Warroad Warriors nothing. This is high school football here on AM 740 The Fan, 107.3 FM KNFL, 740thefan.com, the 740 The Fan mobile app, and also the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Barnesville Internet has the speed that your family needs. Today, we have smart devices in every room of our homes, from doorbells, thermostats, and lights to smart appliances like vacuums and refrigerators, not to mention TVs, computers, and mobile devices everywhere. With faster speeds at lower prices, now is the time to upgrade to the internet speed you need. More than ever before, your family depends on it, and you can depend on us as your best choice for fast, reliable internet. We're your friends down the street, Barnesville Internet.
Welcome back. Matthew Jarr, 6-yard touchdown run for the Barnesville Trojans. Point after attempt good. 50-0. Barnesville with the lead. Joe Heinen back at the 740 The Fan studios. Derek Hansen with you. Jeff Nibby helping out with the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. So just getting through the evening here. We'll go through some scores here coming up in just a bit throughout the area.
For the Trojans, number 20, Bryson Christopherson.
And Bryson Christopherson going to kick it off. It's all kind of academic now here in Barnesville, but a lot of young players going to get the shot here as the young is taking the kickoff return. And Matthew Jarr, after just scoring a touchdown, he comes in and gets the tackle. Have a night, Matthew Jarr. Senior night, but the freshman's making some noise here. Look out for him in the next couple of years.
By the Trojans, number 44, Matthew Jarr.
So 1st down and 10
Landon Dahl.
for the Trojans at their own 37-yard line. Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's 50-0 in favor of Barnesville. And Brady Fast going to remain in the game for Warroad. And you certainly want to get on the board. Handoff. Goes to number 7. He's going to break away, and he could be gone. He has one man to beat, but he's brought down. Maddox Cole. Nice job there, bursting into Trojan territory at the 30-yard line.
That's a Warroad first down.
Nice carry, about 33 yards, it looks like.
Run, number 7, Maddox Cole.
So Maddox Cole, nice 33-yard run for the Warriors. Again, they want to get on the board and keep Barnesville out of it. Looks like Lund might be out. Carson Lund might be out, and a little end around sweep going on and nowhere to go, and it's going to be broken up. Colin Gromish, no, he breaks away and he gets around the end, and he could be gone. He's brought out of bounds. But nice job there by Parker Lean for Warroad, as he did not give up. Finally brought out Braden Dunham knocking out, but that could have been a touchdown. Thought Colin Gromish had him, but he was able to hang on. It'll be first down and goal for Warroad at the Barnesville 10-yard line. 2:28 left here and rolling in the third quarter. 50-0 Trojans leading. Brady Fast, the quarterback. Going to hand it off. And it's going to, he bounces off a few more tacklers again. And nice job and in, and it's a touchdown for the Trojans. A 10-yard touchdown run by Maddox Cole for the Warriors, and Warroad is on the board. It's 50-6. So 2:12 left. Warroad finally gets on the board. Maddox Cole doing a nice job. A lot of yards after contact there for Maddox Cole. And so the point after attempt coming up. The snap, and the spot is down, it's up, and it is good. And it looked like that was by Parker Mose, the quarterback. And our score here on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, with just 2:12 left here in the third quarter, it is the Barnesville Trojans 50, the Warroad Warriors 7. You're listening to high school football here on AM 740 The Fan, 107.3 FM, KNFL, and the Barnesville Trojan Public Schools YouTube channel.
This fall, Barnesville High School presents The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The musical tells the story of deformed bell ringer Quasimodo. Locked away in the bell tower, Quasimodo longs for the outside world. The musical features a powerful score and addresses themes of love, hope, compassion, and the price of justice. Don't miss The Hunchback of Notre Dame, performing this November in the Barnesville Performing Arts Center.
So Maddox Cole, 10-yard touchdown run for the Warroad Warriors. There were just 2:12 left in the third quarter. Point after attempt is good. Derek Hansen with you, along with Joe Heinen back at the 740 The Fan studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out here with the YouTube channel. 50-7 after the Maddox Cole 10-yard touchdown run. As the kickoff coming up, and it's boom deep, and it's going to maybe roll out of bounds, is it? No, it's going to be picked up, and can't see who that is, and coming up and breaking a few tackles and getting the open area, across the 30, getting to the 31, and getting up to the 35-yard line. Nice job there by Braden Dunham. Nice return there. Ball kind of looked like it was going to roll out of bounds. Dunham decided to pick it up, and he just kept on going. So 35, looked like about a 20-yard return there. I'll call it 24.
Number 23, Braden Dunham, first and 10 for the Trojans.
And so it'll be first down and 10 for the Trojans, as we kind of have wholesale changes coming up here. And looks like we got a new quarterback and handoff. Matthew Jarb busting through tacklers. Coming in, Caleb Brayton is quarterbacking. So Caleb Brayton, the quarterback, hands it off to Matthew Jarr. Second down and 3 coming up after a 7-yard carry. Moves the ball up to their own 42-yard line. So 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Handoff for the fullback. It looks like up the middle to Benjamin Brayton. So Caleb to Benjamin Brayton there. Not much there. Maybe a half of a yard. It's going to be a 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Trojans. Get to the 43. They need to get just a little bit before the 45. So it'll be about a 3rd down and 3 actually for the Trojans coming up. So 3rd down and 3 coming up. Caleb Brayton, handoff, and Jar's going to get the first down on the carry to the outside. Gets past the 45, gets all the way up to the 47-yard line. So Matthew Jar, the freshman, he's having a night, both sides of the ball. 5'9", 175-pound freshman, playing well for the Trojans. And 1st down and 10. I'm just trying to take their time here. So we're near the end of the third quarter, 31 seconds left. Handoff, delay give, bopping to the outside, breaking a few tackles, crossing midfield. Braden Dunham with the carry on that gets to the Warroad 49-yard line, pick up about 4 yards. A 2nd down and 6 coming up. 2nd down and 6, nice run there by Braden. By Braden Dunham. And that should be the end of the third quarter. We'll take a minute break here. And after 3 quarters of play on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard, it's the Barnesville Trojans 50, the Warroad Warriors 7. This is high school football here on the Fan and also the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, 4 Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans!
Fourth quarter about to get underway. Derek Hansen with you. Joe Heinen back at the Fan Studios. 50-7, Barnesville leading. First play of the fourth quarter, handoff, give up the middle on a 2nd down carry right at midfield. Not much there for the Trojans. Again, just trying to work the clock down. As Caleb Brayton, quarterback, hands it off to Matthew Jar. Nothing there. So we got more wholesale changes coming in. Tyler Hooker coming in, it looks like. He's going to get some carries here. 5'6", 175-pound sophomore. As Brayton takes a snap. And it's going to be a delayed give up the middle, and not much there. And who is number 5 on that one? Jackson Berg. Jackson Berg, a 5'11", 140-pound sophomore. So 4th down and 6 coming up. Aiden Bullgreen coming into the game now. Again, we are at running time with this 50-7 lead for the Trojans. Clock won't stop outside of any type of change of possession. As Brayton puts Man in motion, pitch outside and getting up and getting the first down. A nice run there by Bullgreen. And Bullgreen getting up and doing a nice job. Aiden Bullgreen, the sophomore, showing a little burst. That looked like cousin Gannon Bullgreen a little bit there. That was pretty nice. Gannon now with the MSUM Dragons, last year's quarterback and safety. Unfortunately, his season ended a little bit early last year, getting hurt in the section championship game against Hawley, but that was his cousin Aiden with a pretty impressive run. So 1st and 10 now for the Trojans, leading 50-7. Handoff, delay give, up the middle, and that is a nice run there by Grady Field. Grady Field, a sophomore, 5'9", 140-pound sophomore. Nice job there. Clock rolling, 9:46 left here. Barnesville's young kids just kind of methodically going down the field. So more or less the JV in here for Barnesville. Looking pretty impressive. Handoff pitch out to Hooker. Hooker is going to be driven kind of down outside. Tyler Hooker. Nice little carry there.
By the Warriors, number 11, Leo Marenko.
2nd down and 7 coming up for the Trojans. Ball is marked at the Warroad 14-yard line. So again, the quarterback is now Caleb Brayton for the Trojans. They put a man in motion as Hooker. Pitch outside, and now it's a fumble, and we'll see who gets on it. And it's a scrum for the ball, and did Brayton get on top of it, or is that Bullgreen? And then I might have an injured player. And the clock will stop on the injury. And there's the Warroad ball on the change of possession, and we do have an injured player. So let's take a West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center timeout with them. We'll take a minute timeout, and I'll make it 30 seconds. Timeout again on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It is Barnesville 50, Warroad 7. This is high school football here on the Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Warroad carry by number 7.
The first down carry there for Warroad. This again, guy who just had the touchdown, the only first down for the Warroad Warriors. Colin Gromish with a stop, and that was Maddox Cole on that carry. Loss of about 2, so 2nd down and 12 coming up for Warroad. Derek Hansen with you here at the Barnesville Athletic Complex. Joe Heinen back at the 7 for the Fans studios. Jeff Nibby helping us out with the YouTube channel. Man goes in motion. Handoff, delay give on that end around. Breaking a few tackles, cutting inside. A nice run here. See, that was Tyson Ferguson for the Warriors.
Tyson Ferguson.
A couple of Trojans coming in there. It was Brody Eichenbrock with a nice stop there. So they give him 11 yards on that carry. 3rd down and 1 coming up now. Clock's rolling here. It's not going to stop much here on running time. 7:06 left here in the 4th quarter. This will roll by pretty quickly. It's fast, takes it, handoff up the middle, and that's going to be Maddox Cole. Cole, a nice runner. And he's sophomore. We got a couple of good sophomore running backs here. Charlie Peterson with a stop there. And we got an injury timeout.
Injury timeout on the field.
So an injured player, and I think that's a Trojan player too. So we'll take a minute timeout with them. A West Funeral Home and Life Tribute Center timeout on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It's the Barnesville Trojans 50, the Warroad Warriors 7. This is high school football on 740 The Fan and the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel. Christian DeYoung is a nice run there. I'm surprised they haven't given the ball to him more on the kick returns. He is quick.
And number 76.
DeYoung, freshman, 5'9", 145-pound freshman. He's got a burst of speed. So 6-yard carry there is on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It's 50-7. Clock's rolling, 5:56 left here in the fourth quarter. And we got a new quarterback in as well, Dute Boucher, the legendary Henry Boucher's grandson. In now, handoff to the outside, goes to the slot back, Finney Allen. Allen getting across, gets the first down into Trojan territory. Henry Boucher, former legendary Warroad hockey player, played in the NHL.
That's a Warroad first down.
Played for the North Stars a little bit.
On the play by the Trojans, number 12, Grady Field.
And suffered a lot of cheap shot injuries both in his high school and his pro career.
The quarterback for the Warriors is number 9, Dute Boucher.
Dute Boucher, the quarterback. In a pistol formation, 1st and 10 at the Trojan 42-yard line. Handoff give up is DeYoung. DeYoung has nowhere to go there, so stop. And looks like coming in. Nice job there by Braden Stevens making the stop there for the Trojans. A loss of a yard there. 2nd down 11 now coming up for Warroad, trailing 50-7, and clock rolling. Only 4:25 left in the ball game. As we are in running time. And 2 split out to the near side. Boucher in. Pistol formation, a high snap, and it goes into Warroad territory. And Boucher jumps on it at their own 40, so a loss of about 14 yards. That's a dangerous part about going into that pistol formation. So Boucher is able to jump on it to keep possession, but it is going to be a long loss of about 15 yards there. And about 3rd and 28 coming up now after that high snap. A tough break there for the Warriors. So Boucher, pistol formation. He's going to be back to pass. And it's a long high snap, and then he's going to be sacked. As it looked like he lost control of the ball there somehow. Maybe picked up got back to the original line of scrimmage, possibly.
Number 67, Braden Stevens.
And Stevens gets the sack there.
No gain on the play.
So 4th down and 28 coming up here. 3:09 left in the game. 50-7, Trojans leading. So big 4th down play coming up. And they are going to punt it away here. And it's going to be, no, the punt is fumbled and on the snap. And look out, DeYoung is there. He almost got the first down. Man, is he fast.
By number 22, Kristen DeYoung.
So DeYoung is able to get up on the kind of bobbled snap on the
Trojans will take over on downs.
snap back to the punter. Trojans will take it. 1st and 10 now on the turnover downs. He got about 18 yards on that 4th down and 28. But it wasn't enough. He needed about 8 more yards. But, boy, he was lightning quick out of there. So clock's rolling. Under 2 minutes now.
62, Landon Hartog. 71, Jackson Meyer. 72, Alex Browning.
1st down and 10.
Carson Smith. And Lexi Paul in the
Trojans looking for a new player. This will be the last possession here. Trojans will probably be able to kneel this thing out and get out if they want to. They'll probably just do a series of handoffs up the middle. And Brayton hands off the ball and ends up in the hands of Field. No, Jackson Berg, that is. Jackson Berg with the carry on that one.
Trojan carry by number 5, Jackson Berg.
Clock rolling, 1:19 left. Pick about 6 yards. So 2nd down and 4 coming up. Trojans now have it at their own 48-yard line. And they probably could just want to give their young players a few more possessions. Brayton keeps it himself. He scoots out and then he's tackled. Gets the 1st down. He's tackled. And a nice job there. Probably saving a long Gary by Lee Marinko for the Warriors.
Number 11, Leo Marinko.
And that is pretty much it. So they want to take another snap or not. They don't have to. Well, one more snap they do, and they do take victory formation. So we'll head to and give you the post-game show with the score here at Barnesville High School and also around the region. Some interesting games going on here on this Wednesday night. And our final score on the Peterson Farm Seed scoreboard. It's the Barnesville Trojans 50, the Warroad Warriors 7. Post-game show coming up here on AM 740 The Fan. Also, 740thefan.com, 107.3 FM, the 740 The Fan mobile app, and, of course, the Barnesville Public Schools YouTube channel.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, Fort Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans.